Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk to y'all about something that happened yesterday on our airplane. I really like to use this blog for positive reasons and any sort of social media. My whole having a blog never really, I really wanted just to document my life and to talk about things that I think are important and to, really be me. And I really think that I've stuck to my roots by doing that. And so whenever this happened yesterday on the plane, I immediately, when we got through with it, Chris joked because he said, "Oh, I'm sure it's going to end up on your blog." And as soon as I got home and I told my mom about it today, I knew that I wanted to make a vlog and actually talk about it rather than write about it. It's about bullying. Not my favorite kind of bullying, cute little bulldogs, but actual bullying. And even worse than that, it's about grown women, mothers bullying. When we were on the airplane yesterday, we had a group of, there were 3 moms with their with 10-year-old boys. And they're probably in their late 30s, early 40s, and they were sitting directly across from us. And when Chris and I boarded the plane, we boarded with probably about a 70-year-old lady, and she was sitting in our row in the window seat. So it was the window, then it was Christopher, then it was me, and then it was these ladies and their kid, and then a lady and a kid, in the 2 seats before it. In front and behind us. And long story short, these ladies were so mean to this little lady next to me. And it was just to be mean. It was she didn't do anything to them. She never talked to them. She just got on the plane, and yeah, she was a little out of it, but she was an older lady, and you could tell that she maybe had something had happened to her, maybe had a stroke in the past or something had happened to her, but nonetheless, she had done nothing to these women, and they were so rude. They talked loudly, and they made comments about her being weird, and at one point, she got up and she went to the restroom, and then one of the ladies' little son got up and went to the restroom, and the lady watched down the aisle, and she was like, and the other lady leaned back and was like, "What are you doing? What's wrong?" And she's like, "I just want to watch that lady and make sure she's not talking to Ben or touching him or trying to do anything with him." Are you kidding me? We're on an airplane. What is she going to do? Kidnap this kid at 10,000 feet? Nobody on the plane was going to realize it? And it was just ridiculous. This lady, she might not have been all there, but she was just mind your own damn business, and these women were being bitches to her, and they were saying it loudly enough for everyone around them to hear, and they were doing it just to be mean. There was no reason for it. And I finally got pissed and kind of said something, and I something on the lines of "Can y'all please be quiet? Can y'all please stop being rude?" And then Chris was like, "Kristen, calm down, don't." And the people around us were listening. It was just turned into a scene when it didn't have to be. But I just wasn't gonna listen any longer to these women talk loudly and be mean. They called her weird multiple times, and they commented on how slow she was getting her baggage, and they were just being ugly for no reason. And I was sick of it. And so we get off the plane, and I make sure that the lady gets off. I waited and let her go in front of us. And when we got off, Chris was I just told Chris, I'm I can't believe they were so mean to her, and it just really bothered me. And there was another woman that obviously had heard everything that was going on, and she was just wow, good for you for saying something, because they were being very ugly to that woman. And the little old lady even said, "Thank you for being so nice to me." It just made me so angry, because these were grown mothers, and worse than that, they were with their children. And I just kept thinking, what kind of example are you setting? You're bullying this lady in front of your children. You're teaching them that it's okay that when people are different from you to be ugly to them and to be mean to them. And I just kept bothering. It just really bothered me. And so I guess my whole point of this is that no matter how old you are, you can be a bully. This totally reminded me of the PTA bullshit that I refuse to ever be a part of. Because no matter how old you are, or how much money you have, or what you think about you being better than someone else, you're not. In God's eyes, you are the exact same. And you're no better than anybody else, and you have no right to judge anyone else. You have no idea what they've been through. And more than anything, if you're a mother, your job to society is to set an example, is to be a good person, is to be admirable, and make sure you teach your children how to treat people and to be kind, and that no matter if someone doesn't look like you or act like you or have as much money as you, or even if they don't believe the same things you believe, that doesn't give you a right to be mean. And I just think this is such a big, big thing, because when people think of bullying, I know you think of kids in schools, and it's so much more than kids. There are many adults out there who act like this and treat people like this, and it's wrong. And there need to be more people that stand up and say something. And all I kept thinking when I got off that plane was, that could be my 80-year-old grandmother. And if someone was treating my grandmother like that, and I would hope that there was somebody sitting on a plane next to her that would have her back and say that, no, you're being mean, don't be rude to her. Like, it's your job as a person, as a part of society, to stand up and not let others bully. So that's my whole spiel about this. Do the right thing, teach your kids, and more than anything, be a role model to everybody around you. People are watching. Kids watch you. That's where they learn these actions. That's how kids learn hate. They learn it from older people. Hate is not something that we're born with. It's something that you learn. And I think that it's sad that today's children are in the position they're in because of what we're teaching them. So that's my whole rant about it. Stand up for people. Do the right thing. My children will never bully. I will fucking kill them if they do. Like, they will never be more scared than they will be of me if they bully someone. And I just don't believe in bullying at all. The only bullies I believe are bulldogs. And Tugger is amazing. And that's it. So I hope you have a great Wednesday. Do the right thing. Say no to bullying. And you should share this little video. And you should make one too and tell people not to be bullies. Okay, thanks. Bye. Peace.